What is going on, everybody? A podcast on a weekday? What is going on? There has to be something crazy in the Rise of Kingdoms community, and something crazy is indeed what's happened. But let us introduce ourselves in case you guys do not know who we are. I am Ploto Gaming, a co-host with my co-host as well, Redline. Redline, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, brother. What's up, bruz? And a minor.
Oh, wait, give me a second.
To watch Super Bowl. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but
Let me make sure I fix up your audio, monitor and output. All right, how's Redline now? How's Redline? Is he good, chat? Hello.
Testing. Hello.
All right, this is a crazy, unforeseen podcast. We've never done, to be fair, we've only done 4 episodes, but we've never done a podcast on the weekend, or on the weekdays rather, only on Sundays, 11 o'clock my time, which is 16 UTC. And we are here to present you guys with the crazy KVK matchup. And I don't know if you guys have seen the map. Let me go in game and show you guys what we have cooking. We have the Siege of Orleans, which is going to be potentially the KVK of the year. There you go. We have Siege of Orleans. You could see the matchup here. 5 Imperium Kingdoms, 1960, 2377. The matchup that everyone wanted to see. But we also have really strong and great KDs in 1093, 1365, 1606. And then, of course, really strong ACs, 2975, 2941, 1814, 1473. So I'll throw it to you, Redline. What do you think of this matchup?
That's a lot of numbers, bro. That's a lot of numbers. Honestly, first off, thank you, Lilith, for not messing this up. I think every Imperium Kingdom that registered is on the map, right? Am I missing anybody? Is there anybody missing? Or
I think that
they're all accounted for.
I think they're all accounted for, yeah.
So I am very glad that this matchup happened. I feel like it will be the KVK of the year. I think me and you were trying to come into this podcast like understanding what the potential matchups would be, but it's not done quickly. So that whole part about scenarios kind of like went out the door. But I think this will be a bloodbath, bro. There's so many capable kingdoms involved in this. It's just I have no idea which way it will go. I have no words for it.
In case you guys are wondering what the matchup is, let me pull it up on screen here. We have the map. Of course, we have Red Lena making an appearance in the 1960 side of things. But it is a top versus bottom matchup. It is 1093, 1473, 1814, 2941, and 1960 versus 1365, 1606, 2975, and 2377. So, honestly, when I look at this matchup, this was probably the best way it could have went. We have 1093, 1365, 2 classic rivals fighting against each other, potentially in the first zone if they decide to go into that zone 5. 1960 versus 2377, though. The matchup that everyone has been waiting for, the matchup that everyone has been talking about, we get to match up throughout the KVK, starting from that zone 4, or that pass 4 zone 5, all the way to zone 6, and potentially Orleans. So, man, Redline, what do you think of this matchup when you look at the map and kind of how fast the Diplo went?
Dude, first, the Diplo, that's probably one of the fastest Diplos I've encountered in a very long time. Like, it was just mind-blowing how fast it went. I think with a span of a couple hours. No, Chad, am I smoking here? But I feel like that's what really happened. Is that right?
I heard whispers of it like 40 minutes after reset. I think the main thing is that, I don't know if you saw Redline, but the map actually got leaked on Facebook. Like, there's like some people like, oh, this is the map. And I'm like, nah, there's no way. And then reset happens. All of a sudden, boom, the map's real. So I think one thing that really helped is that all these Imperium Kingdoms knew that they were queuing up with each other. This was a joint effort between everyone. 1960, 1093, 1365, 2377, 1606. All these KDs knew that they wanted to be in a map together. So perhaps there was already some talks there. I mean, we're not part of Diplo. We're just in the barbershop talking, just chilling, you know. But
we're just here so we're not getting fined, bro. That's the true thing. We're not getting fined. That's why we're here. But to your first question about 77 and 60, and bro, even on the other side of the map, 93 and 65. We both know they're both going to go in it hard. Like they're 77 and GT are going to meet in the first zone. 93 and 65 are going to go into the first zone. Like, because I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, the way the map is, everybody gets to go in Kingsland, right? Technically, everybody be getting Kingsland.
Well, that is the interesting part, because in Zone 6, it's similar to Strife of the 8 red line, where you need to get a pass in Zone 6, and your Zone 6s can be contested. So since it is a top versus bottom map, let me go ahead and show you guys in game here in a different Siege of Orleans. Let's see if we could find a Siege of Orleans map that is currently ongoing. Put away the image here. But if we go to Siege of Orleans, in case you guys have not played Siege of Orleans Redline, have you played a Siege? Oh, you played Siege in 1254, right?
1254 for sure, yeah. And against 365, that was crazy.
Yeah, so this is a Siege of Orleans map. We would be in this right zone in Bourbon. 2377 would be in this bottom right corner in Avern. So we'd be fighting in Nevers in this zone here. We'd also be fighting in Ile-de-France, which is going to be this zone 6 here. So essentially what we're fighting for in Nevers is these extra 2 passes with 2377. And that's what this zone 5 fight is going to accomplish. Whoever wins this zone 5 fight will have extra passes going into this Ile-de-France. And essentially what's happening here is we need to secure this pass here to get into Kingsland at all. So this is going to be our do or die fight. This is not going to be a heroic anthem type of KVK, a King of the Nile type of KVK, where you just, you know, sit down on your forts and twiddle your thumbs in zone 7, because this, I'm pretty sure this zone lasts like a week.
Bro, and you have to remember, Ploto, too, this is a KVK with the auxiliary skills, right?
Oh, yeah.
So swarming's like OP here. So like I feel like whoever's a garrison in any of these kingdoms is like, that's gonna be rough.
This is gonna be I'm not envious of any of the garrisons, bro.
This is gonna be rough. Man, I think you made a really good point. Like that zone here, that zone, you said zone 6, right? It's the most heavily contested to get into Orleans. I think that's the Kingsland. Technically, that would be the most insane one. And looking at the map too, right? So it's top versus bottom. Obviously, 77 and 60 are going to go at it with each other, and then 65 and 93 are going to go hard on each other. But then the middle camps, they'll see fighting what, zone 6, 5? No, 6.
They will see fighting in zone 6, yes. So the middle camps is really interesting. They don't have any. So you could see, if I bring up the map again, the middle camps is 1606, 2975, and 1473, 1814, 2941. They are going to be fresh for zone 6s. What that means is, especially as a middle camp, they have Berry and Jew in this bottom side. Our allies will have Normandy and Champagne for free. That means that they have the choice to decide which side they support. If they support the 1093 versus 1365 side, or if they will support the 960 versus 2377 side. So we'll actually have to rely on our A-seed allies, for example. If there's, I don't know, if 1093 is in their downtime, if 960 is losing the field somehow, in some way, some form, if 1606 is going into this right side, we will have to rely on our A-seed allies to kind of respond and help out in either of these zone 5s or zone 6s. So it is such an interesting map, because these two sides, the two side KDs, are going to be duking it back and forth in this zone 5, and then when it comes to zone 6, it'll be a continuation, but there will be some outside support from these middle camps.
Dude, what interests me too, like for example, once we get into zone 6, right, we'll be fighting 77 the entire time, right? But then 606 and 75 will be in there too, right?
Yeah.
Will they be able to beat us? And then our allies on top, which I have no idea, like I haven't really done my research on 73, 14, or 41. Like, Ploto, are they solid?
I do not know too much about them either. Chat, this is where we'll look to you guys. Do you guys know anything about 1473, 1814, 2941? I'm not too familiar with them.
I'm just curious. We would love to, just understand, what we got going on. Because 65, I know they've definitely changed over time, but I still think they're a solid Imperium, and 77 speaks for itself. And then 606 with Aquino leading that charge, and 75 too. Is it 75 the Vietnamese kingdom?
Yeah, it's the Vietnamese kingdom that has an Arvix account. Pha said that he's good friends with the people there, so it'll be interesting, man. 2975 is the kingdom. I have some history with the kingdom because when we fought them against 2268, they swarmed my city as I was maxing Heraclius to garrison it.
I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that. So they're a pretty tough team to fight against.
Yeah, they're pretty strong. At least in the past, I heard some people migrated out, but they should still be pretty serviceable.
Oh damn, we gotta definitely check them out too, Ploto, later in the plot if we have a chance to, because that would be pretty cool to get a better understanding. I am sure somebody has some statistics out there, but to kind of like break it down for both sides.
We actually do have some stats. Here are the stats. Let me go ahead. Hey, we came ready a little bit.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
So this is by Hero Scrolls. If you guys are interested, Hero Scrolls, the Duke 2906 is the homie. Plugged pretty much every single content creator with the same graphic. Let us go through all of these things, and we're gonna go ahead and put the map down here just as context. Sorry to the little wizard that we're blocking. Maybe I'll put it up here. I don't know. Because I don't know.
Shrink that bad boy.
Yeah, we'll shrink it.
We'll shrink it. There's a couple seconds.
We'll put it down. We'll put it up there.
Yeah. That's perfect.
All right, so we have 1093 in Brittany, which is our ally in the top left. They have 25.7 billion top 300, 41.3 billion top 600.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're like a 2 alliance KD, right? They have 93T, 93X. Pretty much the only Imperium top seeded KD that has 2 alliances left in the game, I think. Especially since 1365 have downsized. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. But then if you look, sorry, real quick, if you saw 1365, they look at their power and they look at their troop power, bro. That's insane.
Yeah.
Baba's in 365, right?
Yeah, Baba and like 3 of his ults are in 365. So it's pretty insane how much troop power they have over there. And Ihar with the dono, greatly appreciated. Looking forward to playing the second KVK with you. But yeah, we have 1093. That was the power. The KP 3.2 trillion for the top 300, 3.5 trillion for the top 600. Deads 11.4 billion for the top 300, and top 600 14.6 billion. Then we could go ahead and look at 1365, which is going to be the direct opponents. 31.6 billion power. Billion power in top 300, 49.1 billion power in top 600. So a lot of people within the top 600 for those 2 KDs. I'm going to be curious for both of them, how many of that is actually fighting accounts and how many of that is people that retired or people that don't play the game or whatnot with the downsizing. Because I'm pretty sure this is the first KVK since 1365 went through their downsizing after 2377 from 2 alliances down to 1 alliance.
Oh, that's a good point. Oh my god, I'm really interested to see how they perform this KVK. They still have some great. I think for those in the chat, isn't Strike still leading 65? He's been here for a long time. So I'm sorry. Did you see that super chat? I had to respond to that. If my man, I appreciate you. Oh my god, something I will never forget. Hey. It lives in memory. If you've missed that stream, you missed out on something legitimate.
Yeah, that Red Lena stream, crazy.
Oh my god! But I mean, dude, I'm sorry. I'm just amazed by the number of power. I think we just ended on 365, right? I'm sorry. You can keep on going through the other kingdoms, but I just feel like
people are in the chat saying like, hey, some of this things isn't fair, like whatever, but like why was Diplo done so fast? Like did was there any pushback in Diplo, or everyone thought it was fair in terms of leadership? Because obviously leadership knows best, right? Was anything forced, or like this made the most sense? So I think that, like
that'd be such a good question to ask anyone from leadership, because I was about to make a video. I was so ready for this podcast to be the potential matchups. We could talk about left versus right, top versus bottom, but realistically for this KVK, especially in Siege of Orleans, I think the top versus bottom makes so much sense because it allows for the zone 6s to be much more impactful. Because
I agree.
If it was just left versus right, then both sides would just be sitting twiddling their thumbs for a week in zone 6. This will allow the 2377-1960 matchup, which is what was expected going into this KVK. And then we will also have the 1093-1365 historical matchup. And then we will also have a crazy zone 6 fight where that gets amplified with the middle camps, depending on who and which side they want to support. So yeah, it's going to be insane.
Yeah, I mean, based on the map, just look at the map where all the Imperiums are. Can you bring that map back, Ploto? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just want to make a quick comment on this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to put that out there. This is just my opinion, but based on the map where everybody is positioned, I felt like I'm not in Diplo, but it looks like the most sense because obviously 60 and 77 have to go on opposite teams. Doesn't it make sense for 93 and 65 to be on opposite sides? So it just really depends on the positioning. And if I just feel like neither teams could be on opposite sides. Now, if it was 93 with 77 and 365 960, that matchup, I mean, that could also, but I guess they felt like that didn't make sense at the time because maybe just where everyone's positioned. Because think of it, if 60 was with 365 and 73, 814, 29, 41, would that still be balanced? I don't know. And depending on where the positioning of the map is, no, because 93 would be surrounded on both sides. Yeah. I don't know. Like, am I spoken here? Like, I feel like just based on the map, it made sense.
I think going into this Diplo, the consensus that I've seen is that 1093 is a third, if not the second or even first strongest kingdom in the game still. Whereas it's going to be 960, 2077 in opposite sides for sure. And whoever got 1093, they had to take the 6 camp, which is the 3 A seeds that we have in the middle. So if we were to ally 1365, then we would also be taking 606 and 2975. And then 2377 and us would be surrounded, if that makes sense. Which would be kind of...
I think we both enjoy that. I think we would.
It'd be kind of complicated. I think, all things considered, both the sides of Diplo would work. May it be 960 plus bottom minus 2377 and 2377 plus top minus 960, or what happened top versus bottom. But I think this just simplifies things for everybody, where everyone will just have one zone 5 that they have to fight. And then the middle camps can support both of the zone 6s. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, whatever happened in Diplo, like obviously was done. So I think someone said 15 minutes. I think Akita said it took 15 minutes to establish this. So I guess it made sense and everybody thought this was a fair matchup. You know what I'm saying? So like whatever it was, I mean, it just made sense.
And I think it does make sense where 1606, 2975, by the way. Let's go ahead and go back to the rankings that we were going through.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mamba, thank you for the $5. Yes, it is top versus bottom in the most quickest Diplo we've ever seen in our rock careers.
It is the quickest Diplo I've been part of, for sure. Usually we twiddle our thumbs for like a day or two, but nah, this one was like 15 minutes. I posted a video at 1 UTC, and then 15 minutes later, it was already it was already obsolete. So I'll probably be turning this into a video instead. All right, we got 1606, 2975, top 300, 31.2 billion power, top 600, 42.4 billion power. KP 3.3 trillion for both, essentially. And then we have Dead's 11.2 billion and 13.2 billion. So that is the power of 1606 2975. Let us go ahead and look at our direct counterparts, our opponents in 2377 at 31.7 billion top 300 power, 40.6 billion top 600. You can see KP 3.1 rather, 3.1 trillion KP. 31 would be crazy. For both top 300 and top 600.
That's like 10 years from now, bro.
And then Dead's 10.4 billion for top 300 and 11.4 billion for top 600. Let us talk about ourselves in 1960. Top 300, 29.5 billion power. Top 600, 40.2 billion power. Kills, you can see that we're only a one lines kingdom, so it's pretty much exactly the same at 4 trillion for top 300 and 600. And then Deads, 13.3 billion Deads versus 15 billion Deads for top 600. If you guys are wondering what this means, top 600 is essentially the extra 300 accounts are farm accounts. That's why you can see the Deads increase. KP usually not increasing for most of these.
Hey, pause. Did you see the Seawell comment?
What did Seawell say? Okay. This Seawell guy is I mean, true. What can you say?
Hey, Seawell, I do it too, man. Trust me, I do it too. Everybody just get on voice chat. We'll figure it out.
Oh my gosh. That is crazy.
Oh my god. That's so good. I'm saving that clip. Okay, sorry about that. Let's just pause for a second. But I had to pause.
That's why Diplo took so fast. Seawell was just like
I know, 100%. Oh my god.
All right. My god. Final camp here, we got our allies, the 3A seeds, 2941, 1473, 1814. Top 331 billion power. Top 643.1 billion power. And then KP, 2.4 trillion KP for top 300, 2.5 trillion KP for top 600. And Dead's 9.1 billion versus 11.5 billion for top 600. So if you look at the matchups, all things considered,
I think they did a good job at figuring it out. I feel like I think either way, there's always going to be people saying one thing or the other in terms of the matchups. But like, honestly, I feel like they did the best they could. They did the best that this is the best scenario based on how the map was laid out, I think.
Yeah, I agree. And it should equate to some crazy fights, some crazy moments, because I mean, last KVK we had some good moments against 2049, but the map was just, pretty lackluster. This map, Redline, we're going to be fighting for a couple weeks here. So if all things go according to plan, if things stalemate the way that people predict they will stalemate, then this Siege of Orleans right here is going to be insane. Nevers, there's going to be forts everywhere versus 960 and 2377 and 1093 versus 1365. Same thing with Ile-de-France and Touraine, which is going to be the zone 6s, where there's just going to be a fight. There's going to be a fight to try to take away the opponent's pass 6, because essentially if you take a pass 6 from your opponents, you're going to win the KVK. There's no way you could be down. There's only 4 passes. Actually, that's a good point, Redline. There's 4 passes in this KVK. There's 6 camps. So how do you get all 3 camps into this KVK? You're going to have to pass share, or you could take one of your opponent's camps and just shut it down for good. GG with a 10 gifted. GG's in the chat for GG.
GG's.
We're going to be fighting against our garrison in 1606, so that's going to be pretty scary. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate to everyone that we've missed that have been supporting this stream. Greatly appreciated. Redline, do you want to go over some of these kingdoms and go over some of our allies?
Yeah, let's kind of. Can we go into the A? Can we go into the A kingdoms? I really understand. I'm kind of spot checking some of them, and like 2941 has a solid group. Like, there's some really powerful players in that kingdom.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look. We'll go in order chronologically, starting off with 1473. I don't know anything about 1473, but they are now our allies, so that means they are our best friends and they are the greatest fighters ever until the KVK is over. But let us go through 1473. 1473 is Alliance name, and they have 12.2 billion power. Middle of A seed.
Hey, I like that.
Oh, Iru's in there. Yo!
Oh, Iru's in there.
Iru is in R4.
Okay, shout out to Iru.
All right, we got
Shout out.
We got Potato as the king. How should we go through this? Should we just look at all the 100 mil power players, see the KP and see the deads, and
let's just kind of get a little spot check situation. Like, what we got here? Like
32 million deads.
Iru, tell me who we got. And this is like a 1400, so like much older accounts, I would assume.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
and they want
7, 8,
want
9.
a full screen. Can we do a full screen plot of that possible?
Let's do a full screen. There you go.
We're squinting the eyes.
Look at the map.
Yeah.
We'll do this.
This. A minor.
All right, there you go. Alrighty, so, maybe I should try to move it a little bit to the side. I don't know. There you go. All right, so, we have 1473, which is our allies. This is one of the three kingdoms in that A seed camp. So, I mean,
they got some players.
Yeah, they got some players. They got some beef. 57 million deads over there.
Let me look at the autark little. You know how I told you your most like KP in a single KVK.
Oh
most
yeah,
deads,
yeah.
Let's click on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, Whitebeard. What we got, Whitebeard? Okay, hey, 7 million dead.
That's more than me. That guy killed more troops than me. So
this guy's higher power though. I mean, hey, you're efficient. You know what I'm saying? You're efficient.
Yeah, they got some hitters in here. They got Alexander Greek, 3 million deads. Okay.
But then remember, they have 3 separate kingdoms in this camp, so that's some numbers.
That is going to be some numbers. 4.6. We're like the biggest pocket watchers right now. Every single time I go through these accounts and look at this, it's like we're the biggest. Like,
dun dun dun. We are. Dun dun dun.
I mean, they got some pretty powerful players, but overall, 12.2 billion power.
A seed, right? You said they're A seed.
They're middle of A seed. It's
in
their
middle
alliance.
Of an A seed.
It's in their alliance bio.
And they got 7 stars. Or 7, 7 stars.
Yeah,
that's pretty
7
good.
stars, yeah. Alrighty, there you go. Let me make this smaller so that you can see everything. There you go. And then put the map. Give me a second. We're figuring it out, chat. This is a last minute stream, so. Alright, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Next, let us go through 1814. 1814, also our allies here. Kingdom of Stacy. 1814, the second A seed in our alliance. It looks like they have 10.6 billion power, so not as much as the first. Yeah, it looks like they are one alliance KD as well. So 10.1 bill. Not Boba in 1093. What is his name? Okay.
Hey Duke, shout out to Duke and all the information, man. We really appreciate it. Make sure to check out Duke, Hero Scrolls. Much love.
At the Duke 2906 if you guys are interested in Hero Scrolls. Does scans and everything. They do more than scans, but message him if you guys are interested. On Discord. You could see some of the KP. I say we look at like 5 players of the kingdom so that we could go through.
Yeah, because like even though that guy's good decent power, like again the total KP they got in through their autark, whatever we just saw, like it depends on like the type of KVKs they're involved in, right?
Yeah, this guy is a tank. 62 million units killed, 71 most units healed. So trading negatively, but tanks for the KD.
Tanks. He's a tanker. Got it.
We love to see a tank. 142 million power.
Let me see the 100 per 2. Yeah. What we got here?
61.4 million units killed. 63.
Oh, he's a
63.
tank too.
He's a tank as well. They are a tank. 39.4 million units killed. But yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
looks like it looks like they have like a handful of core players. Like again, see this person knows how to do the back and forth.
Back and forth champ over here. 38 million deads. Pretty solid.
That's our allies though. We're gonna need them. We're gonna need every single person.
We're most definitely gonna need them, especially if 1606 and 2975 help 2377 in the right zone. It's gonna be insane. So that is our second ally. The final ally in that middle camp that we will be relying
41.
on is 2941. Let's take a look at 2941. 2941. It is SN41. SN41, 13.7 billion power. Oh, they got some beef. 13,
That's what I'm saying. They got some beef.
13.7. The king is at 137.9 million power, 24.3 billion KP. You could see 225 million units healed, 225 million units killed, 128 units healed. This guy was trading like 1 for 2.
Dude, this guy, dude, I'm telling you, they got some beef. We got some peeps here.
39.7 million deads. We could go ahead and continue on. Alice at 156 million power, 14.7 billion KP, 128 million units killed, 67.3 million units healed. It's like this whole KD just trades 1 for 2, which is crazy.
I need to help the wife with something real quick. I apologize. Give me like 30 seconds.
You're good. You're good.
Well, I got this.
All right, we got 268 million power over here, 22.2 billion KP, 130 million units killed, 98.4 million units healed, 85.7 million deads is insane. This guy, Garrison lead perhaps? Swarmer? We have 209 million power, 28.5 billion KP, 70.9 million deads. Hidden autark stuff, so we can't see there. But their R4s are really, really strong. This is pretty crazy. This is pretty crazy. These guys are pretty stacked. I'm gonna be looking forward to fighting with these guys for sure, and all of the other 3 KDs I would looked at as well. But I feel like these guys are gonna be the beef of the camp right here. We got 133 million power, 8.5 billion KP, 2.8 million units lost, 68.5 million units killed, 47.3 million units healed, and then 25.6 million deads. And no worries, Redline. I mean, this is what happens when we stream on the weekdays. So you got to do what you got to do.
Got to get stuff out of the oven and prep the food. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Alrighty. What else do we got?
Dude, I think 2941 is. I think they're going to be a sleeper, chat. I don't know if I'm not. Me and Ploto are not really familiar with them, but looking at the numbers,
they got the firepower to really make a difference. This KVK, that is for sure. So,
see, Ploto, you know what's also going to be crazy about this KVK? The amount of farms being utilized in all kingdoms involved.
Yeah.
Like that's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just going to be mind blown to see like how this kind of pans out, because knowing 65, knowing 93, 77, and GT 606 and all those other Imperiums, like they know how to utilize farms, and I feel like they're good. Everyone's farms are dead. They're all gone.
Especially in Siege of Orleans, when everything burns so fast, you're just gonna be going through your farms like super fast.
All your troops in your farms will be dead in the first zone because of the map specifically. Like the swarming meta in this, your farms are dead. You're just kind of preventing the inevitable.
Alrighty,
it's true.
Now let us go to 1093, our final ally. We have 1093X or 93X, which is one of the main alliances, 12 billion power, led by Nico.
Shout out to Nico.
Yeah, this is I mean, everyone knows who 1093 is. They got some crazy players, some really good leadership. And they're pretty low in power, so I expect a lot of 1093 to train quite a bit here. I think they have to drop power for migration to drop Imperium to get migration in. Looking forward to them getting some more power, perhaps strength 3 KVK. We'll see.
Yep. Shout out to Prospect Cactus Jack, OG.
107 million power, 32.6 billion KP, 138 million units killed, 2.9 million units lost, and 106 million units healed, and 64.2 million dead. So, dude, was Prospect here? Did I miss?
Prospect. He's 80 million power. Like if you go down
right
a little
here,
more,
yeah, I see him.
Yeah, Prospect.
This is a 1252 homie right here at 13.7 billion power, 76.6 million deads. Holy crap! I didn't know Prospect was like that. My fault.
Oh, Prospect's nasty.
My fault. Holy, this is insane. The thing about looking at 1093 accounts is it's hard to tell because they keep their power so low, like purposefully.
Oh no, for sure. But I mean, again, fighting against them, like I fought them. Oh my god, how many times did I fight them? Like maybe like 3-4 times. Like they're very good. Like they have really strong leadership, and their ability to kind of like navigate certain situations and kind of like you just using their numbers, like they do it so well. So glad to fight alongside them.
Wasn't this person in 2049? I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this guy was in 2049. Holy, a lot of KP. They got some crazy fighters and great leadership. So I'm gonna be looking forward to having these guys alongside us.
Angelo, my god, yeah, there's a lot of players just like, oh.
There's some crazy accounts in here.
It's like 93T and 93X, right? There's two alliances, right? The other one's 93T.
Yeah, 93T, yeah. Oh, we have Minty. Got Minty in here. There you go. Shout out to Minty.
Go to T. I want to see T, bro.
All right, let's go to T. So that's 1093X, 93T. Over here, Scuffed Tigers, of course. Silent, being the OG.
Benji's still playing too. Oh my god.
He doesn't like calling himself the king, but he's like, one of the faces of 1093. All right, he's the king.
He's the king. Yes, chat out. So for those who just joined, make sure like, subscribe to the channel. We would appreciate the support. Also subscribe to my channel, at Redline ENT in the description. We really appreciate the support. But the allies are confirmed. On the bottom left of your map is top versus bottom, green versus red. So if you just joined, that's the current situation in the fastest Diplo I've ever seen in my life.
There you go. It is top versus bottom. So we're looking through our allies. We look through the middle camp. Now we are looking at 1093. Silent 10 billion KP, 33.7 million deads. Oh yeah, we could look at the 85.7 million units killed.
Super still there. Oh, he's tanking too. So I see him.
Yeah, he's probably like putting down markers while getting swarmed. Realistically, you know some of these players, right? Give a shout to any of the players that you know.
Super shout out to you, Banji, Silent Flow. Oh my god, there's just so many players that I fought against in a long time. Yeah, Super is dope.
Yeah, that guy's got a lot of deads.
Let's see what we got here. I fought Olaf, Walter, Brolix also. Shout out to Brolix. Elvis also. Yeah, there's so many players, man. These are all like they keep a really close knit group. And I fought them multiple times throughout my career and got beaten by them multiple times. So I've totally been there, done that, and excited to fight alongside them for once.
Yeah, I mean, to their credit, 1093 brought 960 their first loss, their only loss. Yeah. So, looking forward to see 1093 and 1960 collaborate once again. This is actually kind of akin to 1365 KVK, that 1365 versus 1960 1093 KVK back in the day. Although this time 1365 having a huge support and ally in 2377. back in the day. Do you remember that
who won
KVK?
that? Who fought in that KVK? No, sorry. I didn't 93 lose to 65.
That was another KVK actually. That was 1818 as 1365's ally. But there was an Imperium Strife of the Eight, where I think it was 1175 and 1534 that were allied to 1365.
Against 93?
Against 1093 and 1960, I think was the matchup. And then there's like
That
other
was
kingdoms in there.
That was before my time and your time for sure.
No, that was like maybe 2 years ago. I don't know. I remember streaming that a ton.
But I mean, we weren't in the 60 though at the time.
Oh yeah, we weren't in 60.
No, we were in 60. Yeah.
That was like Fish. Fish was still, around and kicking.
Oh yeah. My God. Been around.
Well, we got another 1254 member in here.
Oh, Rubio, yeah, dude, my God. Man, everyone's still playing this game? God, we're old.
There are so many good players in 1093. We got Papa in here. I think he's like a rally lead, right?
Too. Yep, Papa's crazy. Oh my God, chat, who is the main archer rally lead in Legend FF? Is he still playing?
I didn't see the count. Maybe we
do you remember
him.
Legend FF?
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
Is he still? Oh, he quit. Oh, dude, I always loved playing against the guy.
Damn.
Oh, it still says Legend FF. Hasn't been updated, huh?
It's just in their hearts that Legend FF is there. The permanent archer rallies.
Yeah, he was dope. He was dope. The last time I played with him, he was random teleporting and he was like looting farms. And then I would just be a dick and I would just teleport next to him so he wouldn't do it. I'm like, you know what? Have at it, bro. Have at it.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
All right, so that was our allies. Let us go through our opponents. So we're starting off with 1365. The newly won Alliance KD. They have been, I think they're like a 4 Alliance KD a couple of KVKs ago. Now 3, then 2. Now down to the Rise of Kingdoms meta, which is 1. Let us go through JST. 19.7 billion power for them, by the way, Redline. That's pretty impressive. JST.
Save is still holding down and strike and rough. Oh my god. Yeah, this is definitely a big. They've definitely merged everybody together because I know Ruff was leading the OG squad.
Yeah, they got save at 63.1 million units killed, 53.2 million units killed, 2.8 million units lost. At 23.6 billion KP, 71.2 million deads. Who else? You said Ruff?
Ruff
from the OG squad?
Ruff. Yeah, to the right. OG Ruff also fought with him multiple times. I think Joker Park also, who was in GT, went back to 365.
Oh, so we're going to be reversing against Joker Park in this KVK. We got 155 million power player here. 7 million deads. Dang. That's impressive.
Yeah, they definitely have a squad. So, like, I'm really interested to see how they will be after, like, there's been multiple changes right throughout, like, the last year or so. Baba and his son are here.
Baba, TC, Ada, son. 59.8 million deads is insane. That's pretty crazy. This is another Baba alt over here.
Oh my god. What the heck?
143 million deads? Okay. That's crazy. I mean, Baba is insane. We got Strike. 36.
Strike is Joker Park. Oh, someone says Strike is Joker Park.
I see. Okay.
Got it.
Well, we just saw Strike. They got some insane accounts in here. This is Genie? Is this another? Is this
Wait, is that Genie?
I don't know. Chat, is this Genie? Is this the Genie we know and love? It's a different Genie?
Okay. For Genie. Okay. Okay. Sorry, not the real Genie. Whatever.
I'm like, how many accounts does this genie guy have? Isn't this
Anglin too was from 93 back in the day. Ghani's still playing.
21.1 million units killed is insane. 156.
Ghani K was crazy.
Holy.
I forgot if was Ghani here? No, he wasn't GT. I know Benjamin Ayubi was, but I don't know if he's still playing. Do you know who Benjamin Ayubi is?
Yeah. He was like
he was crazy.
He was the Indo whale. We have the Baba main account of 1.1 billion.
Oh my god.
71 at 74.7 billion power. 354.1 million units that killed. I mean, insane.
What's up, Hosta? Much love for the membership.
Hey, Hosta, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Mabuhay. Just to flex on Hosta, 16 months from straight. Hey, straight, appreciate it. GG's to both of you. Hey, greatly appreciate it.
Brother, much love.
We got Zeus G God. They got a lot of players. They got a lot of players.
They got a lot of players.
So this
Furious out there. Shout out to Furious.
Oh yeah, we got Furious, the T4 guy. You know he fights with T4? That's crazy. Just at 7.2 billion KP.
Oh, that's gonna be painful. This KVK.
Yeah.
Much love for him. Hasa says, "Are you boys ready, bro? We're always ready. We're always ready.
We are ready. Redline got his vacation days lined up. We got the RSS lined up. Can't flex. Hey, 12 months is still crazy. You got the golden GGs. Greatly appreciated, Kilde.
Dude, how many speed ups you guys think we need for this KVK?
2K? It depends. Depends how much you're running it down.
2 days. Look, come on. Let's be real here. What is the average player you think amount of days need to be spent from now until Kingsland?
Maybe 3K? I don't know. 2.5? Chat, what do you guys think?
I don't know. I just want to throw that out there. I just want to know what people think. 2,500 days. How many years is that? I have no idea. No idea. No idea.
5K minimum. I'm screwed. Do you know how many days Cortex has? Redline?
How many?
He has like less than a year. He's like,
oh my god, it's less than a year.
He's cooked.
Oh my god. What are you? You're like at 2,000, right? 2,000, 3,000 almost.
I'm at 2.5. But the thing that you have to realize about 60 GT is that like every day you also refresh on speeds, so it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Oh,
he has 520 now? Okay.
Hey,
Cortex is up there.
He'll take it. What 10,000 hours? 20. If you had 10,000 hours, how many days is that? I mean, years. That's wrong. I'm tripping. Okay. Let's continue. I'm sorry, Ploto.
Nah, you're good, man. All right, we have our opponents in 1606. Shout out to Akina, of course, who was in the last episode of the Zeroed pod on Redline's channel. If you guys want to check that out.
Shout out.
He is also a content creator. So and go ahead and check him out if someone could put his link in the chat. But we have Akina at 132 million power, 11.5 billion KP. You can see the autarks. I mean, this guy's a killer. Great stuff. Apparently, like in his channel was where Diplo went down. So you know we're talking about streaming Diplo. He kind of did that.
Oh yeah, he did.
All right, let's go full screen. We have Ritz as well. We could go ahead and take a look at him. I have no idea when Ritz gained this amount of power in KP and deads, but all the power to him. That's insane.
Wait, what?
That's what I'm saying, bro. He's a chunky 137 million power player now.
When did Ritz get that?
I have no idea. 146 million power for this player. 58 million deads. Pretty insane.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. 200 mil plus. Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Wait, they're our opponents, right?
These are our opponents, so you gotta be boo.
Oh yeah, they're my boo.
That's all love. Opponent ally doesn't matter. 212. Holy. 73 million deads. Gorilla 141 million power. 20 billion KP. Oh wait, what was it? 300? 300 million units killed in 1 KVK? That's insane. 56.9 million units killed. Black Manta.
606 is looking nice. They're looking. Ooh, did I see a 500 million power player to your left?
Oh, right here, Itachi.
Oh, Tachi. Okay, Tachi. There's a lot of people named Itachi, bro. Like, is that like a thing?
It's a
Like
Naruto thing. It's a Naruto. It's a guy. It's a Naruto thing. I never watched Naruto, so I can't explain to you what it is. But
Me neither. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. No, I'm not alone. I'm not alone here. Oh, it's a lot of power. It's a lot of power.
Yeah, that's a lot of power. It is a young account too. Look at that. It's 9-digit 1.3. Crazy. And this is what I was talking about in the video that I just posted. Don't watch it now, but when after this stream, you guys are down to watch it, go ahead. But 1606 has been on the come up for quite some time. 1606 has been a name, always solid, always like top 15, top 10. And they've been winning KVKs, losing KVKs, whatever, but they always come back, they always fight strong, and they always get a good migration in. So you could see, we got GG, of course, from 2268, our main garrison lead there. But now with their migration, they are super, super strong. Have a lot of great players. So it's
Quack.
Yeah, we got Quack. I always see him in Cortex's chat. So
Yeah, they're looking thick.
they are looking thick, and you have to let's compare and contrast them to the 3 ACs that we saw, because that's going to be like their counterpart here. That's going to be, you have to remember, 1606 can go to either zone 6, and the only person on our side that could do that is the 3 ACs. So
yeah,
ooh, it's going to be rough. These guys as supports, bruh.
Oh, hey, Akira, whatever way you go, left or right, make sure it's the right move. You're the one that's gonna make this decision for half your kingdom.
It could the people in the middle could literally make or break the KVK based on how they perform, who they support, how they support them. Because it's a lot of power and a lot of responsibility in those middle camps. But that was 1606. A very, very strong kingdom. The 5th Imperium KD in this matchup. So we could go ahead.
They're one alliance too. Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
one alliance.
they are one alliance. Let's go to the camp made in 2975. Yeah, that was not it for that camp. They have a whole different alliance with very, very strong players in their own right as well. If you guys are familiar to this channel and familiar with this KD, it's because they smacked me in KVK before I left 2268. This is 2975, and you could see the king, Peaky Pina, already 279 million power, 25.6 billion KP, 79.8 billion deads, and look at the units killed. Good. That is 374 million units healed in a single KVK, 21 million units killed in a single KVK. I mean, they kind of give me 1316 vibes. You know what I mean? It's not a full alliance, but the players that they have are very, very high quality, very, very strong players. At least that's my first impressions. What do you think, Redline?
Dude, they look solid, bro. And I know that Arbix is here, right? Arbix is here. I know some strong Vietnamese players are here, so they're definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with, man.
As my dog...
They're looking solid.
My dog just went crazy because someone came at the door, but they have some insane players, bro.
Oh, we hear him, dude. He's barking for 75.
He's trying to defend me against the swarms again because I got swarmed by these guys the last KVK. But you can see they have some farm accounts in here as well. They got this is not a full alliance, but with the players that they have, this is more than enough to supplement 1606. You know what I mean?
No, 100%, dude. them together, I think it's gonna work out very well. Now it depends where they go. Like Arvix, I see Arvix there, bottom left.
Yeah, 90.7 million deads.
No big deal.
Another one of the multiple Arvix accounts.
I know Hunky's in here. Hunky prop.
I might have missed him. But yeah.
Hunky's definitely ranked 1. I'm trying to give you a shout out, Hunky. I know you're in the chat. Or you're always in our chat, so if you're not up, you're lost. Too late.
But there you go.
Too late.
29.75, very, very strong KD. Gonna be really interesting to see how we match up against those guys, and 1606 in the same camp. Oof,
Yep.
That's gonna be tough. And then we have our final opponents, 23.77, GV77. Let's take a look at these guys.
75 is looking good though, man. They're gonna do some damage, especially with 606 alongside them. This is gonna be a good KVK, man.
Finish my Alliance Civilization. Yeah, I'll finish that tomorrow. I appreciate the dono though. 10 buckaroonies. I did 3 quests just now. I used my gems. But yeah, we have GV77. This looks like they have 6 stars, 24.3 billion power.
Looking thick.
Oh my gosh! All right, let's take a look at these guys. We got Shark, the leader of 2377, 226 million power, 50 billion KP. 204 million deads. That is crazy.
God. Dude, 77's been on a come up for a long time, man. They're gonna be really fun to fight against, and they'll definitely give us the fight that we're hoping for, and we'll lay it out on the field, man. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, they have a lot of strong players. We also have a guest from 2377 coming for the week for the podcast this weekend, right?
77 is joining us. Much shout out to Queen and everybody involved. Thanks for Turbo for blowing up Council all the time to have them on the pod. We really appreciate it. More to come. We're looking forward to it.
We'll put some details in, but it's going to be. Is it my channel? We're going to be.
Yes, we are. We're going to be on Ploto's channel, so be on the lookout for that this Sunday.
Subscribe to the channel. We're going to have 2377 as guests. That's going to be so fun to have them talk about the matchup, talk about the KVK.
Yeah. Also, Ploto, shout out to George in chat. We know he tried. George. I know Ploto and you were working together to get some later, so George, shout out to George.
Yeah, shout out to everyone that made that podcast happen, because, man, I really, really want to get to meet 2377, because we're going to be good friends here in this KVK, where we're going to be fighting from Zone 5
hand in hand
onwards.
Me and Ploto will be ready to barb chain with you guys in the next zone.
Yeah, barb chain. That's what we're going to be doing. Matt Achilles, by the way. Also having an account, 50 billion KP. What the heck? 487 million units killed, or unit kills.
Yep,
on this account. Oof.
Now the question is, Ploto, is Mag going to be fighting in 77, or is Mag going to be fighting 60? Because I heard he has to pick one.
And Genie too. Genie's also going to be another question where he's in both kingdoms.
Yep. So what are they going to do? I don't know.
500 million units kills in 1KK. Holy Genie. Insane stuff.
Yeah, shout out to 77, man. It's going to be great, dude. I'm so excited for this fight.
Yeah, these guys, I mean, yeah, this is going to be the fight that both the kingdoms have been looking for. We have BT Cyborg, which...
Oh, yeah, BT. Shout out to BT Cyborg. That's maniac.
Look at that. Almost 1 billion power. Probably doing pre-KVK. We'll probably hit that. Like 970 million power is insane. Holy.
But they got 2 billion power players. Well, that's crazy.
Yeah, we got to find those guys. Let's look for them.
Let's look for a really long number.
Look for the text to be scrunched. There you go.
Yeah, look at the text to be scrunched, guys. Then we'll know.
Holy. Wait, we got a couple donuts here. We got Brian R with the $5. Battle of Titans and Battle for the Content Created Glory. Hey, appreciate it. Yeah. Content Creators here are going to go insane. Chisco's in this KVK. Dragothian's in this KVK. We got your boys.
Here too?
Yeah, he's in 1365. We're versing both of them.
God. Oh my god. Well, shit. GG's. It's gonna be fun.
Fuzz saying amazing matchup. Good luck to all KDs, but let's go 2077. Sorry,
Hey.
Red and Ploto.
Much love to you. You know you got my love always, brother.
But anyways, let's go back to Mr. Hope. 2.2 billion power, 36.9 billion KP, 241 million deads. And that's just one half of the father-son duo.
That is crazy, bro. Hey, lucky for us, 2 players can't do everything, right? They can fill a flag, they can do whatever, totally, right? But when it comes to the field, you know, that's what dominates Siege. Right, Chad? I hope I'm saying that right, but I feel from my understanding is that in order to win Orleans, you got to make sure you maintain the field at all times.
Yeah, because swarming is just so important. But at the same time, it's not like these guys have a lack of swarmers with another 2.2 billion power player.
Dude, that's crazy, bro. Oh my god. Chat, if we can get them down to 1 billion each, that'd be crazy.
Oh gosh.
Can you imagine that, bro? Going down 1 billion power? Then it's okay when KVK is over, you get half of that back.
500 million.
That's crazy.
I'm curious if they don't train for the rest of the Rise of Kingdoms careers, how long would it take them to get down to 500 million power? How many years do you think it'll take them?
I don't think it'll take a while, bro. Like, that's just crazy.
But yeah, the thing about 2377 Redline, we talk about open field. They have more members than us. If I remember correctly, they also have a rotation of members that go to AO 77 because they have more than 150 or 155
I heard
members.
about that. Yeah, that's true.
So you could see that they have some people in R5 here. This is definitely a main account. So they have the swarming power and they have the numbers. So we'll have to see if, how the open field goes, because I'm kind of nervous, bro. This is gonna be a very, very strong fight. I don't know if
it's gonna be.
Oh, there you go. These are some of the main accounts here in rotation. They got like 16 accounts in here.
George said the noobs are at R2.
Oh gosh.
Dude. Oh, dude. Yeah, all the noobs are R2.
Is this a bunch of Mars farms?
Oh my god.
Oh, there's a Kina's account in here.
Mars too. Shout out to Mars.
They got a Kina's account in here.
Oh, interesting. I wonder how that got set up in Diplo, huh, Kina? Huh.
He said he would do what's best for the KD, but it just
and he did. He said, and I did.
Damn.
Oh, my bad, George. I was kidding.
But yeah, you can see that they got some main accounts in here. So, man, I think that's it for the opponents. Let's go to the viewer questions here. Let's talk to the viewers. Anyone from 2377, realistically, how many members do you guys have? Because I actually have no idea.
I heard it was like 170. But again, that's what people are, because they rotate people through A77.
Mm-hmm.
So I heard it's like 170. I could be wrong though.
170?
Yeah.
Only 50 said Yar. Yeah, yikes.
Only 50?
Yar is the biggest capper.
Okay, so I said 170.
165 to 170. There you go.
I mean, a few players, yeah, that's whatever, but I'm sure that we'll take up the challenge. Now, Ploto, good question for both of us. What's your KVK target KP goal?
My KP goal? That's a good question. Let me go. I'm currently at 19 bill. So what does chat think? I mean, 20 bills out of the question for sure. That's like the minimum. But what are we thinking? Oh, by the way, do you see this thing? They got the more info. Apparently my armaments are only A tier and my power, but everything else is S tier.
Oh, you only have A tier armaments? Don't show that to Hosta. Uh-oh. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't seen that yet. I don't know what mine is.
4 bill KP gain, 23 bill.
I think you could do 4 bill for sure.
You think so?
Yeah, with your RSS, it depends on your speed ups though.
I mean, I'm gonna be making a video on this later. Let's see. I'm at 2.5k days.
Yeah, you can. Chat, you can do. I mean, you'll have by the time like KVK starts and like the first thing, you'll have at least 3,000. You're gonna be chaining too, I'm assuming.
Fuss said, "Boo, A tier armaments, boo."
I think I'm gonna aim for 35 total. So I think same as you, like 4 bill. I think
35.
I'm at 31.
Yeah, you're at 30.8. You're at 30.8. So the 4.2 bill for you.
Yeah, I actually couldn't do it. Again, if we're having a big fight right out the gate, and then zone 6 is going to be crazy, and then the middle zone, I think me and you're going to have a freaking insane opportunity to get as much KP as possible.
Yo, voice again, you down?
Yeah, bro, of course.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Let's see. Kill Days here said Kill Days said 165, 170. So they have about 170 members, but again, it is what it is. It's gonna be a fun fight, man. I'm really excited to do it with GT, do it with you, Ploto, and then all the other content creators involved. And this KVK, it's gonna be massive. So I'm really hoping that how it's laid out, it will give the community a show, and we'll have fun throughout the entire journey.
Yeah. Let's see. Any other questions? Let's see. I think this KVK is 50-50. What do I think? I think it's also very, very fair. I think with the map that we have, with everything that happened, I think this is probably the best case scenario.
Yeah, it's the map for me. It's all about the map placement. Like if GT was placed somewhere else, or 93 was placed somewhere else, or 65 was placed somewhere else, that would change things. But how the current map is today, I think it made sense. And again, I think all leaders or Diplos determine this by doing Diplo in 15 minutes. Like, do you see what I'm saying? So, like, yeah. I think that was the most important thing. That Diplo said, okay, based on how the map is, this makes sense. Like, if things were changed, where 77 was on the top, where 93 was, and 60 was, I don't know, to the left where 65 was, I think that would change things. So I just really think it all came down to the map positioning.
People are asking if you're gonna train Red.
Am I gonna trade? No, a little bit, but not. I don't know how many days can I. I think I'm at like 9K days or something like that. I have no idea how much power that is, but that's enough for the KVK for sure. I think I have like 9K days or something like that. A little under. Hold on, let me check. But I don't know. Maybe I'll train a little bit, but we'll see. But I mean, I'll be like you, Ploto, and I'll just pop 172 reserves, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, just pop them now, bro. You know you'll need them. Just pop all your 20Ks. All good.
Let me see, chat. Who can calculate real quick? The chat's fast. Oh, 8,882 days. Well, with training, 9,614 days. That's a lot of days, bro.
That's a lot of days. That's a lot of years right there.
That's a lot of years. 8,882 divided by 365. Oh, 24 years.
Damn.
So yeah.
Almost as old as me, your speed ups.
Wait, time out. 10 mil troops, I can get 100 million power off that? Is that what it is?
Use all your training speeds, they said.
I don't know. We'll see.
Who will take first in pre-KVK? That's a good question.
Dude, Ploto, my opinion, it's going to go between the 2 billionaires. The 2 billion power players are going to go crazy. I think they're going to want first and second.
Do you think they're going to go 3 trillion?
Bro, they're going to go crazy, bro. I think they're going to push. Chat, let's be real here. 77, the 2 players are going to go crazy, bro. Like, they're going to go crazy. So I don't know. I don't know, bro. It's like, dude, I might have to train because of that, but we'll see. I don't know. Depends.
Gosh.
But Prodigo went crazy too. I think that guy went like, I don't know. We have a lot of players in GT who are going to train like crazy. So, but same thing goes for 77. They have like some really strong players, and they're definitely going to train too for this. So it's good. We'll just enjoy the show. Just enjoy the show, chat. It's going to be crazy, bro. If 93 wins it, hey, I'll take it. Addy will train for sure. The 2 billion power. Baba might train. I don't know, maybe. But I know a lot of GT players will. So we'll see how that goes, Ploto. Are you going to train, Ploto?
I got to, you know? I want to hit 100. I want to hit 100 mil one day. You know what's crazy? I'm at my top power. Because of last KVK, how much I trained.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm at my top power ever at 93.5 million power.
Dude, yeah. I mean, you could train a little bit. You gotta be. I think you just use your training speed ups, and you'll go from there.
Yeah, I kind of want to hit 100 mil, so I could just get the achievement. Be like, yes, I'm there, and I don't have to train for the rest of KVK. We'll see.
God, I know. Chat, we hope you enjoyed the episode though. And we appreciate all the support. Ploto, I gotta make dinner with the family, chat, so I apologize.
Yes, sir.
But hope you guys enjoyed the show. Any last minute things, Ploto? I mean, we have the 77 pod next on this Sunday coming up with someone who is gracious enough to meet us. So hope you guys join us for that podcast on Sunday on Ploto's channel.
Yeah, be sure to subscribe to both our channels, Redline, Ploto. Redline, appreciate you for spending your time. I know you're a busy guy. Weekday pod, possible, the emergency pod, and we will be streaming this stuff and keeping you guys updated. So be sure to subscribe to both of our channels. I appreciate them for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
Peace out, chat.